I'm on the lookout for NCR money and chunky learning books, which is going to require me to cheekily look at the ever so reliable fandom wiki. Oh. And I already had the page up since I've got about 30 odd tabs open. So maybe that much. I'd have to count to know. I think that's the one I'm looking for. Oh no, temporary. And I want the chunky learny books. Perk magazine? Oh no, no. Skill books. Ah. New Vegas. Yes. Aha. Book and cover, which was posted in the Discord yesterday. I'm going to open that up here. To then click on the links to the locations to know where they are. But I may also want maybe the barter books, lockpicking books, maybe survival books as well. Let's focus on these. We got the one at the Mojave Outpost. That was the easiest one to get. All we had to do was just pick up the book, put it somewhere where there was no eyes to see us borrow permanently this book that they wouldn't allow me to take. Ooh, what's this? Occasionally the book at Ranger Station Foxtrot doesn't spawn. Ooh, and that's for both the PC, PS3, and Xbox 360 version of the game, so every version. If this is the case, try reloading from a previous save, or alternatively, exit to the main menu or restarting the console before loading a save. It may cause it to spawn properly. It is also possible for 2 of the books to spawn at this location. Oh, that would be good. Because instead of getting 9 more points in explosive, we could get 12 more points. I'll temper expectations. Really, really hope for it. But try my best not to be disappointed if it's just 1 book or less. Where to go? We could go to Nellis. I think I should go there last. I want to know where Ranger Station Foxtrot is. North of Red Rock Canyon. Oh no. It's to the west. My favorite. Cool. Good. Excellent. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Perhaps I'll have a chance of finding some NCR money, since I'm so stubbornly wanting to only use the NCR money to transfer that into chips for the purposes of gambling. How are we going to get over there? Because from here, heading west, there's going to be more of the, what would usually be called fiends, but one of the enemies we saw here was instead called a skinwalker. Oh, now they're called a jet junkie. Make your mind up. What's our carry weight at? 111. That seems like I'm carrying one too many items. Because I am. Where can I go? Yeah, and the NCR money's my gambling budget. The closest store that I could go to that still has money. Oh, Crimson Caravan. Yes, to Blake. And there are additional stores at Freeside. Not just Nick and Ralph. Eventually I'll go to Benny, but I kind of need the weapon. There are locations where I can find a Fat Man. Possibly not in the best condition. But I think they're in... One is surrounded by Deathclaws, so... No. Another's in a radioactive area, so... Probably no. Yeah, so, yeah. We can't just stroll in, pick up the item, and jobs are good. No. Maybe I should. Welcome, sir or madam. Protect and serve. Now I'm going to go to the Crimson Caravan. Pack rats. I now have 373 mods installed. Oh, merchant! With the addition of the loading screen mod. Excuse me, have we traded before?
Hey there. Need anything?
Yes. I need to switch my outfit, which will make no difference to the prices.
Stay safe.
The items need to be close to 200 bottle caps for them to be 1 cap up more. When wearing this to up my charisma by 1.
Hey there.
Hello.
Need anything? Sure.
And the ammunition goes for nothing. Nothing. But I might be able to dismantle the ammunition into parts I can then sell, like the pistol powder. I've got a couple of items like this. So if I can find something else that I've got that goes for 0.3, then I can sell those 3 items for 1 whole bottle cap. Oh boy. Are you selling any mini nukes? Ooh, they are, and oh god, I can't afford them. Well, let me sell my items first, and then buy yours, yeah? As many as I can. I've at least got some ammunition in preparation for when I finally get to use the Fat Man, because I could own the Fat Man, but I have to be at precisely 100 explosive skills to be experienced enough to use the Fat Man. It doesn't seem to be all too balanced when it comes to the economy in the game, since the bullets go for nothing, yet the arrows go for double-digit value. Bit weird, that. There's still some tweaks that need to be made with this nostalgia mod list. Oh, I'll sell them all. And we can go beyond the bottle caps that he can afford, because I'll be buying the mini nukes, obviously. Still need that for my disguise. At some point I might remember to consume these chunky learning books that I got somewhere. I got these 2 items in a bonus area, so it's additional learning. That's true, yeah. I think I've still got that item, that outfit. Coyote meat. I don't think that's useful. Unless I want to suffer +2 radiation damage. And cooking it up will not improve the value. Probably. That's for the best. Tin can. I need to find another tin can to then sell it for half a bottle cap, to sell 2 of them for a whole bottle cap. Don't know of any items that would up my explosiveness that I can wear on my noggin. Right, so that's all I can sell, meaning I can buy these 2 and 2 of those. Meaning I'm only going to have a few ball caps remaining. Maybe I should have selected that perk that would have upped my speech and barter by 4 points. That wouldn't have made a difference. And maybe it would have dropped the price of this by 1, 2 bottle caps. Yeah. Six bottle caps. Oof. There's supposedly some courier missions I could do. However, that's done. Pack the cigarettes. And less than 1,000 XP away from the next level up.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Okay. I think you can see me. Oh, carton of cigarettes. Oh, quest item. Who wants tiny babies? All you need to know about pediatric medicine. Huh? Tiny bibbles. Tiny bibbles. Tiny babies. All you need to know about pediatric medicine is a quest item used to complete Bitter Springs Infirmary Blues. All right. The Bitter Springs camp is in bad shape. Lieutenant Markland, the camp's overworked medic, is critically short on supplies. On top of that, he also lacks the training to fully deal with 2 types of refugees the camp has been seeing more and more: small children and people suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. Unable to find solutions to these problems through normal NCR channels, Markland asked the courier to help him. After some discussion, he requests that he be brought at least 3 doctor's bags, as well as some form of training on the topics of the care. Okay. I think I've got 2 doctor's bags, but I'd rather not waste them to hand in this quest that will reward me with 2 stim packs, 4 Rad-X and 4 Radaway, some NCR fame, and 200 XP. Okay. Actually, no, it'll be 200 plus 10, maybe 20% XP if I've still got... I've probably not got the well-rested buff anymore. Yeah. Hi, excuse me, could you...
If you're looking to buy or sell,
No, I was just looking to make you turn around. So that I could then do this.
McLafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Well, that's good to know. Oh, another quest item. Stressing the modern refugee, a primer. I'm still seen. Where is this radio? Aha. No radio is safe. I'm thinking that... Oh, I'm hidden. Yes. I got it. Oh, I nearly... No! Uh-oh. I think I may have been seen. No? It's possible the Brahmin saw me, but the Brahmin doth not care. I mean, they're not shooting me, so... That's nice. Oh. Oh! I definitely got saw. No, it's the Brahmin that can see me. Waiting for them to look away. Yes. Yes. I could take those, but... Nah. Can't lockpick though, or can I? All the goats. Those gosh darn goats. Oh. Look away, Brahmin. I've no idea if I can do this. Oi, what are you doing? Keep walking. Come on. Come on. I can do it. Ah. That's 2 of the 100 locked containers and or doors that I need to lockpick in order to complete the 100 lockpick challenge. I'll take that to sell it. I'm very evil. Ooh, make your mind up. Make your mind up whether I'm seen or not. The Brahmin are looking away. So it can't be that. Ah, it's you. So waiting for the pit boy head to turn into a ninja. That marker next to your Pip-Boy and arrow, I think it's meant to be a padlock. The thing underneath the Pip-Boy head's chin. Okay. What are you looking at? So my opportunity to be sneaky is gone now. Yeah. People have got different patterns. What? Yep. Oh, that
Our
proves
guys
it.
put the monorail
No!
back to work.
She's going to be looking over here now. Oh, good, 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 good. No. No, what have you done?
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Oh, you are so lucky I don't have my Batman walking around like a dozy pillock. Thank you. Don't turn around. In fact, can I have you looking over here?
Hey there. You looking to...
I'm looking to make you look the other way. Ooh. Oh, no. They just... Oh. Okay. So much for that. The game's gotten wise to my tactics. I was watching a video essay on the differences between Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 3. Just how complex Nemesis is in the original Resident Evil 3 and how basic the AI is for Nemesis in the remake. That's really the problem with those main antagonists, or what you think on. That's different. The main antagonists in the Resident Evil game, like Mr. X in the Resident Evil 2 remake, Nemesis in the remake. What's her face? The tall woman in Resident Evil 8? It's actually worse in Resident Evil 8 because they double down on the stalker enemies. That will just infinitely chase after you, which completely ruins the point of that enemy as a what I like to call an antagonistic guide. At least that's what it felt like with Nemesis in the original. You would do things in the world, that you'd be exploring the world to familiarize yourself with it before you were then chased by Nemesis, who would then push you along once you've done everything in that area to the next location. Yet in the remakes with Mr. X, Nemesis, Lady Dimitrescu, they just cause you to just go around in circles when you haven't really gotten yourself familiarizing with the world, thus missing the area that you're supposed to go to. Whatever floats your boat. Stars. Never gotten around to completing the remake of 3 because of just how disappointing that game is. The worst thing you can do with Resident Evil 3 remake is have played the original Resident Evil 3. Ooh, bloody hell. The hell was that? Who's the goodie? I feel like the goodies won. The ones that are on my side, at least. Yeah. Crowbar. I can't find another crowbar and just mush them together like I would do in the vanilla game. It doesn't let you do that with this mod list. So I can't just mush them together to try and increase the value. Although it turns out that, and from what I remember, in our last playthrough, that ended up being detrimental to our bottle cap earning. It was better to sell them as individual parts. We love 1 remake, 2, 4, 7, 8. I love the way that I would try and get away from the enemies that ultimately failed, because it was a dreadful way to get away from the enemies. It was just mashing a couple buttons and your character would just go. The zombies were a little bit quicker than my back step stuttering. Probably only go for 1 bottle cap, if I'm lucky. And I'd imagine there would have been more than 1. Almost as much blood as there's going to be in the AEW game that's coming out next month, which I'm looking forward to. Character creation. Pretty much anything with character creation, I'm well into. And, well, I mean, the shirt kind of gives it away as well. All 5 main heroes will be in Death Island, the Resident Evil animated movie. Death Island. Oh. I thought you meant Dead Island. That'd be quite the collaboration. Dead Island X Resident Evil. Ooh. Is this Foxtrot? No, this is a Marauder camp that's having a bit of a dreadful day.
Over here.
Whose side are you on? Eh? Who do you voodoo, Chris? Oh, that's better. Oh. No wait, 215 value? Hell yeah. I'm wondering if there's a way to complete this game siding with no one. Not that I'll have much of a choice due to the high probability of collateral damage. £12, 14 value. I've got the Code Veronica remake, which I tried a while back. Oh, I thought I said Veronica's head. I was like, wait, hang on, what? Did I miss something? I shouldn't have taken that. Nor should I take that. Wrench. You had energy. Oh, I think somebody picked up your energy weapon. Ah, here it is. Caravan shotgun. Pack of cigarettes, good. Oof. This was just a war, as I'm trying to find Foxtrot. But I imagine when I get myself the Fat Man, this is what we're going to be seeing a lot of. I picked up laser rifle, and it wasn't worth it. Completely destroyed. This is just the Veronica Appreciation Society, this. Everyone's wearing her outfit. For the longest time when I'd played this game, I'd play it for like a couple of weeks. It'd be one of those games I'd just play for a couple of weeks and then just jump into another game to play for a couple of weeks. And it would be this cycle between this, Skyrim, and a handful of other games. Blood shield? What? Blowfly slide. Really? 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 Cooked cannibal meat. I don't think we're that desperate to need to be a cannibal. Well, I don't think this is in the original game. So I don't think the fire ant meat or the ant meat in general is ever anything you can craft. Fucks. What? I need 30 survival if I want to make my own sunset sarsaparilla. Not that I need to do the starred bottle cap quest. Yeah, it took me 3 playthroughs to properly get into Witcher 3. What helped was understanding Gwent. Yeah, Starfield needs to be beyond the home run. Just for the sake of poor old Phil Spencer. Don't have poor old Phil Spencer have to end up on another podcast and say, "Oh, well, yeah, we're disappointed. We can't deal with this whole console war." Oh. Alright then. A bunch of assets mushed together. Time will tell. September's going to be a quite an interesting month for games. What with Starfield, RoboCop, and now
Hey.
Mortal Kombat. So what else is coming out in September? From the offset, I had an awful feeling about Redfall. The sort of game it was touting itself as, plus who was working on it, and what they'd worked on before, and those things that they'd worked on before being drastically different from what they were making. So Redfall was just flying a whole lot of red flags. I played it recently, Outer Worlds, just to give it a second chance. And what I found out was, yeah, it ain't worth playing beyond one playthrough. The dialogue gets a bit too much after a while. I'd love to know who's almost detected us. Oh no. Oh, I think I just figured out what it was. What it is. Marauder Camp? I think I've got to go further down south. If it's south of Vault 22... Where is it? Have I discovered any locations? The Strip North Gate, Blessed Heart, these are all El Rey motels, a vanilla location. Camp McCarran. Oh, so it is northwest, west. Slightly north, but more west of Camp McCarran. Where is Camp McCarran? There it is. So it's somewhere around here. Now, assuming the reason why I'm in caution is because of the wings I saw over there, I'm going to continue down south. Also, maybe I need to save, because I don't think I saved it all today. It's almost like getting a raging migraine from a game. Makes you scared of trying again. That's why, well, it's one of the reasons why I refuse to play Elden Ring, because of the chromatic abrasion. That, as far as I'm aware, they haven't added an option to properly disable it. As the only way for me to play Elden Ring is to install a mod to get rid of the chromatic abrasion, which then in turn requires me to only play offline due to the game thinking that I've got mods installed that might be affecting the gameplay, which could then lead to me getting banned. Does anyone who subjects themselves to Elden Ring know if there is now an option to disable chromatic abrasion? Ah, finally. Back to being hidden. Yeah, that's what I had to install. Ooh. I only enjoy playing the Souls games when I can do jolly cooperation with random people. I have a couple thousand hours in Elden Ring myself. Hey. And you've mentioned how you've got a heart condition, and yet you subject yourself in that manner. If your doctor knew, they would be tisking aggressively. Oh no, my favorite location. This is where we find Cook. Somewhere around there. Yeah, there's plenty of games that have the illusion of that option of disabling chromatic abrasion, but either it doesn't work or it only partially works. And maybe there's some other options. So what's the other visually distorting, headache-inducing effects as well as chromatic abrasion? Film grain? Motion blur? Chromatic abrasion is just the most confusing of the visual options because, oh god. I'll do Fallout Pro because it just doesn't add anything into the game. For the most part. So most of the time it's on, but it's not noticeable, yet it's something that causes your eyes to readjust the image, which then causes the severe headaches. Ooh. Oh no. So we've got a million enemies over here. Another one over there. Am I anywhere close to finding this location? There it is, and Foxtrot should be somewhere around here-ish. What if it's on the road to Jacobstown? Oh. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Ranger Station Foxtrot is a location in Mojave. It is north of Red Rock Canyon and south of Vault 22. Located directly north of Red Rock Canyon, the station is nestled at the foot of a radio mast in a dead-end mountainous gulch. Although it is only accessible from Nevada Route 157, it is used to monitor the activities of the Great Khans. The small outpost itself is reasonably well run, however the remoteness and tedium around the camp have led to the higher than average Scotch consumption rate, evidenced by the number of Scotch bottles littering the camp. It can be found off of Nevada 157, leading east from Jacobstown. Oh, so... yeah, I've been going the wrong way. Good. 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 Now to thread the needle back to avoid all the raiders, fiends, skinwalkers, jet junkies. To potentially run into Cazadors. Whew. Have you seen the Minecraft Fallout New Vegas mod? Fallout New Vegas in Minecraft. What does the cowboy repeater look like in the game? Oh god, Minecraft Cazadors. Could you imagine? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. And we're good. It's so good. Cazadors are the worst. Worse than cliff racers, and cliff racers can be pretty bad. Oh, I'll definitely take that. Maybe I should take this. Aye. So when am I going to find myself walking by here again? Hopefully never. Perhaps could do with going to a store to sell some of these items. So we did pick up a lot of height walking down here. Oh. Oh, that's bad news for you, mate. And also bad news for me if you make them come any closer. Jeez. Jeez. Just a raider. Just running in. Back to sneaking by. Could we be so fortunate that those fiends ran into the involuntary... Oh, no. Involuntary allies? I don't think they did. Or could you imagine Teardown? New Vegas. There's the radio tower. I noticed that earlier. I was like, that must be where it is. Can I even get to Foxtrot going down the road? Isn't there a pawn shop around here for me to sell the items? Hopewell Apartments. West side, west entrance.
Evening.
Fallout 2 recreated in Teardown.
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too.
Well, let me see if I got... Oh,
My grandfather...
sorry. I didn't mean to ask you such a question. I was hoping to put the right gear on that would make no
Here
difference.
to do business?
Me buy things. Sure, check what? Minecraft Alpha. Rebuilt in Minecraft. That's what I probably could do with turning off your radio. I wasn't able to sell these items with the last merchant. Huh. And you don't have any mini nukes? Okay. Someone built a computer using redstone to play Minecraft. In Minecraft. I mean, that's amazing. But what's wrong with their computer that they had to build a computer within a computer to then be able to play the game? Can't afford that. Damn.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Until next time. I've got a bit of money back. Is there another store to
That
sell
Swedish
things?
sure is something.
Could do with heading back to Novak. What the? Oh.
Evening.
Good evening. I appear to have gone lost.
Watch out for fiends.
Liquor? I think I'll be able to sell. Hector, would you like a gun?
Oh, hello.
What do you do here?
I deliver things and stuff for the people here. They give me caps to do it.
I do well. Hope you're having a better day than me. We're working away to earning the fat man. How's it going for you? Oh.
Bye.
Bye. Oh.
Can I kill
Oh.
you?
Whoa. Whoa. Oh. It's all good. Who's this? Mean son of a bitch is his name. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I just noticed your face. Who are you?
Marshal Fabish.
Nice to meet you.
A pleasure is on mine. Goodbye.
All right.
Howdy.
Hi.
Hi there. Welcome to the Westside Co-op. I'm Clayton Etienne. Let me know if you have any questions.
Can I turn off the radio?
Welcome back. How can I help you?
Show me what you have for sale.
All right.
Ah. Yeah. So when will I remember to read these books?
See you later.
24-hour test today till tomorrow. Is it some monitoring device they have to have on? Oh, what's... Oh, they're still running from the rats attacking. I hope it isn't too uncomfortable. That's some massive backpack. Oh. I thought I uninstalled the mod that gets rid of that loading screen. Turns out I didn't. Despite the fact that I did. Read the book. Oh yeah, read the books. It's out of sight, out of mind when it comes to those books. Because I won't be selecting a perk that increases the amount of points I get from reading them, so there's no point in keeping them. As soon as I pick them up, read them. Science is increased by 3. Repair increased by 3. Okay. I have no idea why in third person view our characters all the way on this side of the screen rather than somewhere in the center. Do I have one mod installed that is changing that? If so, I don't know what it's called. To adjust it. Right. Thought I heard a shot in the distance. And I am... I think I'm not even going to be able to go on the road that would lead to Jacobstown. Because as I start going up that road, 157, I think there's going to be some NCR deserters. Camper van player home is good. I do need more player homes so I can rest for the night. drugs. And a plasma rifle. Anything I can sell for a bob or two. Customized Caravanner's gun. Too bad it didn't help much with the laser fire. Too inexperienced. That's the reason why I don't have the Batman yet. Due to me not having 100 in explode. Hello. Just from the corner of my eye, I was like, that looks like a frag mine. It is a frag mine. That would have been disastrous. For our legs. Maybe I should have completely disabled that mod. That can't have been the only frag mine on the highway there. Surely not. The 157. That's what it should say over here. Yep. Oh. Oh, I think they're evil over there. Oh, they're evil. They're NCR deserters. Is there any chance I can somehow sneak by? "27 sneak." Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go, 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 go. There's no guarantee that I'll be able to sneak on further. Did it. I need a separate save. Where's my mercenary friend when I need him? The mysterious mercenary stranger. It would have dealt with them, no problem. Hi.
Evening.
Hunter, what you got? Oh.
Found you.
Oh, Jesus. What is it? It's a Yao Guai. Who's a Yao Guai? Dad? Yes, I've got high hopes that you will deal with this Yao Guai. I've got high... Oh, she got one hit killed. Oh. Oh, no. Face me. Face me. Face me, facing you, facing away from you. The Fallout Show. Featuring Fallout Boy. Would they dare play at any point during the Fallout TV show a song by Fallout Boy? The rage that would likely cause. I'm fortunate enough to have never heard a Fall Out Boy song. Hello. He's just around the corner. Hello. Can I get my my friends over here to deal with you? Or will you just team up together? You should allow yourself melee weapons until you get a fat man. No. No. That's not good. Oh. Who's seen me now? Is the Yao Guai getting alerted by the dead hunter? Are we suffering from that? I think there's a possibility that the Yao Guai is getting alerted by a dead body. Oh, hello. So we got that to worry about. Can I interest you in going down the road to easily kill the NCR deserters? Go! Go that way! That way! There's nowhere else for me to go to try and walk around you. So go down road. Deal with deserters that won't know how to... Oh, here we go. But I think oh, they can still detect me. Go. I'm here. That should cause you to go down there, not over there. Some enemies are confined within a very small comfort zone. So if you try and take them out of that comfort zone from where they originally spawned in, they refuse to chase after you, even if they're a Yao Guai. Even if they're a Yao Guai and could easily kill you, but you're just outside that comfort zone, they'll just turn around and run back to the center. That was a big old problem in Obsidian's other game, Outer Worlds. Where as soon as you went outside of the comfort zone, the enemies ran back and rapidly got all their health back. That's a health bar. Floating health bar. Yes. Go, Yao Guai. Go! It looks gross. What do you mean it looks gross? Well, what do you mean it looks disgusting? Oh, I did it. What about immersion now? The edge of this cliff? And me somehow able to see the shrubbery? I only gained the ability to see their health once I got my Pip-Boy. And this Yao Guai appears to have 1,000,000 perception. It can detect us regardless of whether it can see us or not. So my only course of action is to, well, two options. Either I go back, meaning I won't be able to get the learning book that I need to help me get to 100 explosions sooner, or I run as quickly as I can to somewhere else where they can't get me. Well, I don't know how close I am to it. I can't see the radio tower to the cliff anyway. To know how close we are, we're not. Because it's possibly here, and I've still got to run down here, avoid whatever's up ahead, along with what's behind me, and then down this road and avoid what's ever on this road and whatever's behind me. Like the bears in Oblivion. Seems like we've got no choice, considering even when we weren't detected. Hello. Oh, help me, big horns. Help me, big horns. Oh, yes, they are helping me. Oh no. Oh no, they're getting killed. But it's my chance to get away. Where am I now? Keep going. Oh boy. Oh, it's almost dead. I just need another big horn. Where is Big Horn? The face of the Pip-Boy is an indication that we're in caution. Oh, okay. You save, I suppose? Meant to override the latest save. Surely I'm outside of the comfort zone of the Yao Guai. Oh. I see red dots. And being super sneaky, in other words, super slow, prevent me from being caught by whatever... Oh, it's a giant mantis. Cool. I've been spotted by the giant mantis. Go! Go! Oh, there's more. What is it? Big horners. Oh, my friends. My good friends. Oh, please don't. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. You've scared it away. Yao Guai! Full health, Yao Guai! Yep, yep. Good friends. Big horners. Getting their heads blown off by the bites of a Yao Guai. We're almost there. Yes! We got it. We got there. No! Help! Assistance! 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 Go! Yes!
Teach you to mess with me.
Oh, hi, how you doing? Some of you could have at least died and dropped some NCR money. For the love of God. For the love of God. Hey, that's what I should look for. Moonshine. Pre-war park stroller outfit. Oh, that's in better condition. Or is it? It's in the same. Alright. Don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. Oh, wait, what's going on? Why are we in caution? Also, oh, traveling merchants. Traveling people doing the travelings. Where are you going? Are you going, where are you going? Are you going to do us a favour and deal with the, the giant mantis and the Yao Guai if you
A
turn
veteran
right?
ranger inspires awe. Stick around for when they get here, you'll see.
Okay.
If I live to earn the black armor, I could die a happy woman.
Oh. That was weird hearing something completely different from the usual lines. Our guys put the monorail back together.
Our guys put the monorail back to
Fuck
work.
off. Please tell me you're going to turn right.
Evening.
Hi. Ooh. Ooh. I see red dot. That's going to be the giant mantis. We don't need a substitute weapon on our way to getting the Fat Man. We just use the environment to our advantage.
Hey.
The people wandering the environment. Oi, oi! Heard you talking shit, mate. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What? 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 You gonna let them attack me? You gonna let me attack me? Okay, we got a problem. We got a bit of a problem. With the mercenaries I was hoping would help us out here, I decided not to. Which could then... Oh dear. Oh. Oh, great. Well, I was hoping to use the mercenaries to deal with the Yao Guai, but I won't be able to do that if I'm getting attacked by... What do you mean? Wait, are you going to deal with them? Let's go, friend. Let's go, friend. Let's go, friend. Let's go, friend. Veteran Ranger. Mighty Morphin Veteran Ranger. Where you going? What you doing? What's your purpose? This is a dead end. What makes you a Veteran Ranger? Go on. Go on. I've got a Veteran Ranger on my side. Go. 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 Go on. Do it. 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 Why are you running? Where you going? Where you going? Why are you running? You were the chosen one, Veteran Ranger. Does that not know? Oh. Oh no, there's another one. Oh. Oh my god, there's more. No. No. No, I just wanted to find my friends again who aren't really my friends because they won't help. Turn right. Turn right. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Well, the nuclear winter's warmer than your ability to be help. Yeah, right, yeah. Take that, scumbags. Oh, yes, they turned right. At the very least, they will deal with the Yao Guai. Can I depend on you for that? Please don't. Please don't. Oh, Gio. The enemies that are going to hunt me down forever are the ones that can't be dealt with. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Have you dealt with the Yao Guai?
Hello.
Hello. Did you encounter a Yao Guai at any point? You will remember this day and not feel any guilt at all about the splash damage. Or Scottish Liam Neeson.
Hello.
That is a ye old reference. I can mod it if there's options.
Evening.
I can also use the unique version, Esther. So long as it's for the Fat Man, or as a variant of the Fat Man, it can be used as playthrough.
Evening.
Evening.
Hi. The thing I was hoping you would kill may have already been killed. Assuming, of course, the NCR... What's this?
Hey.
Oh! Oh, Enclave! Jesus! Oh! I'm so sorry for what I've done! You're joking. You're not even going to attack the Enclave? Oh, there we go. I'm so sorry. I really needed you to... Oh, boy. There's no chances there. Oh, yeah, there goes one. I mean, if you could at least kill one. There goes the Brahmin. On the plus side, I'm hidden. Oh, another one. Yeah, so it's your lucky day, Yao Guai. Oh, maybe they've got NCR money on them. Maybe I accidentally did a good thing, even though it was absurdly stupid. Alright, did you get that out of your system? Good. Makes you wish you'd rather be chased by a giant mantis, doesn't it? Oh. Destroyed battle rifle. +1 to charisma, +3 to crit chance. Ooh. Nah. Definitely nah. Please have NCR money. Nah. It could be. Yeah, what's the weight of it? Yeah. Okay. I'd imagine it's going to be something that requires 75 plus. So we did it! Through sheer stupidity and extreme curiosity, I found 3 $5 NCR bills. Police sniper rifle. Oh yeah, that wasn't good for this situation, now was it? Where's the third dude? There was 3 of them, right? Oh, did they turn into goop? Is that why it's glowing green? Up the hill? Oh yeah, I see them. Problem is I see them as well. The Enclave. Ball caps, cool. I have a Merc Troublemaker outfit. So you'd think to yourself, oh, these 2 items are not at 100%, so why not put them together? That's a brilliant idea. Bad news though, you can't. The repair thing should be highlighted, and yet it isn't. I have 6 chances to make money at the blackjack table. All right. I suppose I should go back to Foxtrot and tell them the bad news. Yeah, so I was on patrol. Oh, there was 2 Brahmin. I was on patrol with your NCR troops, but you're not part of the NCR. No, don't interrupt me. And we're going to deal with the Yaoguai, right? Right? Easy peasy. They've already been weakened by the Bighorners that had sacrificed themselves. But I saw some smoke up the hill and thought, well, that's interesting. And then saw some chunky buggers in big metal armor and thought, that's weird. And then my Pip-Boy pointed out to me that they're called the Enclave, and I was like, well, that's weird. This isn't Fallout 3. And it kind of just went downhill from there. Oh no, there's no way any Enclave died. They're wearing big chunky armor and they're going up against the NCR with low fire rate weapons like the battle rifle and the sniper rifle and what was the other gun? 5.56 pistol. I'd imagine it'd be much like our friendly neighborhood mercenary. Who's this? They barely lost any health. Oh, the NCR prospectors. Don't suppose you can deal with a giant mantis? Or have you already done that? That'd be too good to be true. I'm hoping to do more of these how far runs. Not just in New Vegas, but in other games. In fact, I've already got the next run in mind. If you've got any challenge runs that you think would be especially difficult, that you think would be fun to see me try and do, to see how far I can go in that game, let me know. Here or in our Discord. Right there. In fact, I have two... Oh my god. I would not be able to get far in Elden Ring regardless of what the challenge run is. Purely because of chromatic aberration. It wouldn't be... it wouldn't be that, it would just be pain. Eye-watering pain from the noggin. And then more eye-watering due to the lack of jolly cooperation. I do believe that there would be some good runs from, at least I hope.
Hello.
Certainly didn't discover that in my first playthrough. And what likely will be my only playthrough of Elden Ring. There it is. Shout only? I've attempted that once before. Ooh. But I don't think I completed that run. It may have been, very likely would have been Requiem. Doctor's Bag! Weightless. How many Doctor's Bags do I have now? I have enough to complete the quest, which I have no idea where the quest... Rope? Oh, it's junk. Ooh, wooden arrows have value.
Evening.
Hello. Can I make a Cazador omelette? Omelette du Cazador. If only there was a search bar in this where I could just type in Hazardor and then it would just show all the items that would have Hazardor in it. And I can make my own backpack at the campfire. Plus 50 carry. I think I've already got that with the backpack I found. Cleans. Get what? Plus 1 look. Plus 5 barter. Plus 5 speech. Antique skimmer hat. Purified water. Box of detergent. Dog hide. And a pot. It's theoretically possible to get the 0% shout cooldown. I was thinking that if I were to do a shout only run, I'd install the mod that gave me individual cooldown on each shout rather than having to wait for the cooldown of the previous shout before being able to choose another.
Post-apocalyptic madness, Ted Madness.
Yes. Post-apocalyptic hat crafting madness. Thanks so much, Stefanos, for that 3-month Prime resubscription. Virtual money in my physical pockets. Thanks so much for funding this here madness. Ooh, yeah. New Vegas today and tomorrow. Landlord Super coming out of early access this week. We're going to try that out for Friday's cast. And Oblivion, potentially the finale of the Oblivion run, completing 2 of the 4 Elder Scrolls games I want to complete within the space of a calendar year known as this year. I'm looking for something that will require Cazador eggs. If not, then maybe it's another workbench. Or it's an item that I don't know of until I complete a quest or find a blueprint of. To make these, I have to go to Zion to get the green gecko hide. Not really worth it. Since as soon as you're in Zion, you can't leave until you complete the quest. And if the only reason you want to go there is the green gecko hide, you're going to get that pretty quickly. Looks like it's part of the Fawn quest. The Cazador egg? $50 science. 2 stim packs, 1 psycho, and a banana. For plus 25% damage and plus 25 damage resistance. I probably don't need plus 25 damage. At least not for anything other than one particular enemy. She pays and gives XP. Ooh, for proof of creature's death. Really, really. Knife? Oh, maybe the knife is a thing that can be used over and over again, like with the mass purified water. Which would then mean I would only be able to make 1 at a time, unless I had more than 1 knife. Fast travel in Zion. Right, okay.
A veteran ranger inspires awe. Stick around for when they get here, you'll see. If I live to earn the black armor, I could die a happy woman.
Oh, good. I've actually... Wait, hang on. I found a location for Thorn. If I can remember where I found it. But I remember there was a door somewhere. Nope.
Hello?
Nope, can't remember. Oh jeez, it's past 9 PM and I'm hoping to run back to Novak from the west. Yeah. We've got 90 explosives, and we've only got 90 explosives because of the outfit I'm wearing. If I put this back on, 80 explosives plus 2, meaning I've got 78. I will be able to get to 100 explosives by level 6. If I can get to the other explosive books, that'll allow us spare points to put into survival or repair. Frankie's Place in Freeside. Frankie's... Wasn't that a modded area? Oh no. Oh no. Wait. What? Where did that Yao guy come from? What? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're telling me where the fuck did that come from? I'm dead. Unless I can consume all my Yao guys, Sunset Sarsaparillas. What the flipping heck? Hey, sorry to bother you or anything, but there was nowhere where that Yao Guai could have spawned in, but then well, could have naturally been without spawning in. We all good? Hi, how you doing? Good. The NCR Prospectors and Ranger Kudlow. Oh, you've got a name. Does that mean you're important?
This area isn't safe for civilians. You don't want to get caught by the Great Khans.
The Great Khans are the least of my concerns. What do you know about the Great Khans?
Tough, independent, and as ruthless as they come. They're holed up in Red Rock Canyon, and it's this station's job to keep an eye on them.
Hmm. Right. What are you doing out here?
Keeping watch on the Great Khans, mostly. They usually stick around Red Rock Canyon, but at least one large group left recently.
Oh.
We called it in, but haven't heard anything about any Great Khan incidents. Whatever they're doing, they're keeping a low profile.
Can't get this chuffing wire to stay where I want it to. The most annoying thing about this headphone is this cable just kind of grates. Not grates, but it just... I'll just use grate because I can't think of any other word against my arm, and it's just distracting. All I need, I think, is a wire that's a little bit longer. And it wouldn't be so annoying. See ya. I'm gonna stick with you. What weapon are you using? What is that? What is that? Can't tell in the dark.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Have I been healing up? My health bar. I'm fairly sure the last circle on the HP bar was half full not too long ago, but now it's, I mean, it's 2 HP away from being full. I've not consumed any items to replenish any HP. Do I have very slow health regen? That'd be neat. Endurance has a tiny healing effect.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Who are you telling that to? Who are you saying that to? Do you have to walk into the giant mantises that you're not going to deal with? I am not going to try and antagonize the Enclave, because they, if free of the NCR, albeit with rubbish weapons, couldn't deal with the Enclave, then 2 NCR prospectors aren't going to be able to deal with their rubbish weapons against the Enclave. I'm being chased by a giant mantis. And the combat music doth not care about the situation. Hey, so have you... Uh-oh. Oh. Have they turned back around? I'm sure I heard some laser fire. Oh, no. Yes, turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right. We need to make sure that that Yao Guai is dead. A Yao Guai that you may have killed because you... I believe you're the NCR prospectors that were walking this way to Foxtrot. It's going somewhere in the dark. I'm relying on the people in the environment to help me get to places without me using any substitute weapons. We're 2 levels away from being able to use the weapon for this challenge run.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
I just want to see you die painfully. How do, young? Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. To give them
Our guys
time.
put the monorail back to work.
We're not going to make the same mistake as we did before by getting curious as to why there was what was near the crashed vertibird. It would have been better if it was raiders, like in the previous location we saw a crashed vertibird, 1 of 10. Oh yeah. Instead it was heavily power armored Enclave. You see the smoke over there. I've done my back in recently. More here. Let me just slap this part that hurts. Right there. So smacking it like that, or reaching out like that, I should probably avoid doing. At this chair in particular, the best chair that chat's ever bought me. It may be the only chair that chat's ever bought me, but well, technically, the money from the previous chairs was bought using the sub money. So you could say chat did buy me the orange chair, and the chair before that. Had I bought a chair like the one before, I'd be in a different chair by now. Those sorts of chairs just don't last long. Incredibly comfy at first, but the sponginess. Yeah, this chair in particular was quite pricey. And by the end of the fundraiser that I did for the chair, I then discovered that there was an orange chair. Quite bollard, genuine bollard colour. But it was an extra £100. And I thought I would have been a bit cheeky to near the end of the fundraiser to go, well, actually, I'm going to increase this fundraiser to an extra £100 for an orange one. Nah. Why is this bloody wire driving me potty? God's sake, it just won't stay in place. That's why. No sign of the Alguai. What I need to find out is where I can buy a cable like this. So it's got the normal plug, audio plug here, but then it's a smaller one that plugs into here. And I don't know what the size is for it to then know what to Google, what to put in the search bar. To then get a longer or better quality cable. It just keeps I want to put it around the arm here, and usually that's fine, it'll stay there, But every now and again it just goes, and then it just starts annoying the piss out of me by moving about against my arm. First world problems, I know. It's irritating me as much as them saying, "Oh, guys, put the monorail back together." Just work.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Just imagining his neck as I'm throttling it. They're psychologically assassinating my sanity. And this prospector, it feels like they're moving quicker than the one that keeps repeating themselves, and they're doing that on purpose in the hopes that they'll lose track of them. We're wanting them to go down this road to deal with the NCR deserters, of which there are a few.
Put the monorail back to work.
So I'm not sure how successful they're going to be against them. Are they at 100% health? Yeah, alright.
Hello.
Oh my god, you said something different. That's next week, right? Supposedly, unless it gets delayed more. Has there not been any sort of promotional material for your consideration? There is at least 4 of them. 4v2. I'm just gonna sneak across, and you know, there's a good chance that maybe they'll sneak past without even properly. Uh-oh! Oh no! There's violence. Violence is happening. They're brandishing. They're already shooting. Oh, one's down. Oh shit! Whoa! Whoa! What was that weapon? Oh! Hi. Good work. What was that weapon you...
Hey.
I want to see what weapon you're using.
Hey.
Stop turning red. Look at it. It's like he's reconfigured a Pip-Boy and turned it into a gun. Like some early model Pip-Boy. Oh, please tell me you've got some NCR money. £26 for 9 value. Oof. Oof. Money! Yes! Oh, excellent. It's paid off coming here, not just for the duck and cover. Yeah. Another monies. I would like to be more fortunate when it comes to the blackjack table. Yes, I've learnt my lesson. I'm not going to go all in with just 2 chips. I'm going to work my way to again to 15 chips, 25, 50, 100. Whatever the maximum amount is. At 10 games of each, 10 casino games of each. Winning 10 games of each, rather. That can bag us the XP we need to get to level 6. We're going to run back to Novak. Probably sleep until 8 AM. Though really I should probably rest until 6. If we do that, then we're gonna need to go to the casinos immediately. If we can wait until 8 AM, I can't. Then I can sell all the items I picked up. What? They're walking away. Good, good, good. The famous strip, which I still need, even though I've made it to the strip, I still need to go to the, I still need 5,000 bottle caps to pass their check, so I can freely enter. What gave us 2 level ups in one fell swoop was making it to the tops and finding Benny. So I've skipped, pretty much skipped the quest, working my way to Benny. Though I could do with helping out the Great Khans, assuming they sell mini nukes. Oh. Though that would require me to have a certain level of speech. I didn't even know you were there to help me out to walk past the Skinwalker. It's something. Speaking of,
Hey.
We've traded before, haven't we?
Hey there. Need anything? Sure.
Oh. You've still got one mini nuke. Oh. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Hey there.
Hello. Yes, big kid. If only this was 0.3. Have I found the Fat Man? I have yet to get the necessary skills to be able to use a Fat Man. Just 2 levels away. Tequila. I should really keep that until I up my bartering skill. But I need to make the money. The Vendertron sold at our motel that we own forever now. Sells a Fat Man for 2,700, but I could also get the unique version of Esther for 67 and near 6,800 bottle caps. We're a little ways away from that quantity of bottle caps. Novak. It cost us 100 bottle caps to rent the motel room. And to be honest, at first I thought, oh, 100 bottle caps. Eesh. Really, it's a bargain. What? Whoa! Whoa! What's the Skinwalker doing all the way over there? Oh, damn! It has the capabilities of shooting! Yeah, you do. Yep. The joke's on you. You're just giving me the opportunity to drink Sunset Sarsaparilla without wasting it. I'm just doing the maths. So I get 8 HP from each one, 1 HP back per second for 8 seconds. Oh, 50, of course. Of course I knew that. So I'm going to need... 6. I'll need to drink 6 Sunset Sarsaparilla to get most of my health back. I think that's how it'll work. Yes. Surely one of these will be a star bottle cap. Nope. Drink each one of them. Oh, you do. Use you. Monies. My burp would be far more substantial compared to that baby burp. And you notice the HP bar is indicating how much health we're going to get back. The health we've lost would be in a dark red, whereas what we were healing up was in a dark yellow.
You mean brown?
Something's not right here. If the Skinwalker was here, that means that they must have murdered the guard that's meant to be out here. Someone's not on their patrol. That, and we'll probably get all our health back when we rest, if we can make it to Novak without any distractions, murderous distractions. Wasn't really thinking about sprinting before until now. Perhaps sprinting is a bad idea because now I've got a greater chance of running into things, not realizing it until it's too late. So long as we're not in combat, we don't lose any action points when sprinting. Does anyone have any amount of faith in Starfield? I think it will surprise us due to our low expectations, since Microsoft has just been smacked with the L after L after L after L. They are long overdue. A big dub. At some point, acquiring these companies, these development teams, is going to pay off for them. I would have thought by now it would have. But it's taken some time. And would it be... I wonder if it's a bit harsh to say that maybe Microsoft needs... the Xbox team needs new management. We all love Phil Spencer. Who doesn't love Phil Spencer? But... what I feel Xbox needs is a good leader rather than a cool dad. You know what I mean? I did hear good things about that game. Annoyingly, though, I think a lot of people have forgotten about that. It's a lot easier to remember the failings, the red failings. Highway chem stop. Okay. Was that there before? Am I on the right road? Yes. Somehow missed that. Is Age of Empires 4 more like Age of Empires 2? Ooh. Ooh. Best of the best. A mercenary going down the road all by the lonesome. I absolutely adored real-time strategy games back in the day. I mean, they were massive. The franchise on PC with Age of Empires, StarCraft, Supreme Commander, although that was nearing the end of the that real-time strategy boom. Settlers 4. Not many people, when they list the best of the best of real-time strategy games, will they say Settlers 4? They might say Settlers 3, but I never played that, so it doesn't count. Much better than turn-based. You're damn right. You're darn tootin'. Completely missed out on 1, 2, and 3 of Settlers. Then played 4. I was absolutely terrible at Settlers 4. I mean, I was kind of terrible at video. I was terrible at video games back in the old days. It really wasn't until Super Mario Sunshine that I started really completing games. At least the ball slowly started rolling forward.
Hey there.
Hi. Ooh. Hell yeah. Loved the GameCube. Still do. Though it was more, during that time, more a console to play WWF WrestleMania 19 and Day of Reckoning. Oh yeah. I want 500 Sierra Madre chips in order to complete the task of getting 500 Sierra Madre chips without having to go and do the Den Money DLC. 80 of 500. 280. Wow. And I could get myself a doctor's bag from this. That seems to be the only thing worth getting. Because I'm sure I did take quite a bit of limb damage. Unless that's going to get fixed up as I rest. Of the Mega Drive, I didn't have a console until the PS3 and the Wii when I started working. Some cassette type of machine to play Amiga games. NES, Mega Drive, PlayStation 1, 2, N64, GameCube, PS3. Wii, which I then swapped out for an Xbox 360, which was a really good trade. PlayStation 4, and unless I forgot a thing or two, I think that's the consoles I owned. So I just don't see the point in having a PS5 or whatever the current Xbox is called. Oh, and a Nintendo Switch. And I also have a Wii U, which is not something you really want to admit to be honest. The only game that I would like to play that isn't on PC is Ghost of Tsushima, to give that another whirl. I did find it fun up until sometime after getting that slow-mo black and white kill mode. It was fantastic when it was first introduced. But then when you'd use it in the world, when you could activate it, I think it was you had to not take damage. Deal damage without taking any damage. Ooh, my limb health is healed. You dealt damage without taking any damage for a certain amount of time, and it would fill that bar up, and then use it, and it just wasn't as exciting to use. Oh, they do have a showcase, yeah.
Howdy.
Is that going to be their big showcase? What would have been their E3 showcase? Casino. Oh, careful. Oh, it's. Oh, she knows how to move now, but her walk animation is a bit wonky.
Hey there. Need
Hello.
anything?
Okay. Oh, you too.
Hey there. Need anything?
No mini nukes. Sad. But also probably good, since I still need to accumulate the wealth. There's a location to discover around here. And while I'm very evil and well rested, I should discover it. Ooh. As long as I'm not walking towards. It's almost 6,800 ball caps currently. Am I walking towards Cazadors? I think so. Ooh, I've made a save, so you know if this decision ends up being unsurprisingly regrettable, I won't. No, just discovered a location. I'm close enough. Thank you. It was worth it. It was worth it. I've somehow not been detected. There's somewhere I need to go with 3 doctor's bags and a book.
Go, go, go.
Old Lady Gibson. I saw the first 2 numbers, didn't really pay attention to what number I had before. 1657. Is it Bitter Springs? It said something about Bitter Springs, but I thought that was somewhere. Where is Bitter Springs? Bitter Springs Infirmary Blues is a side quest in Fallout New Vegas. The Bitter Springs camp is in bad shape. That's so. Bitter Springs. Where is that? Oh my God, no. That. That's a bad location. This entire area is horrible, riddled with Cazadors and other nuisances, but primarily Cazadors. Oh yeah, Deathclaws too. Yes, of course. So what's this area over here? That's discoverable. If it's not too much trouble to discover. Is this the place? Yes. Old bungalow. Oh, well, this looks lovely. Love to check it out, but I want to discover more. 1657 before. Oh, 13 XP for every location we discover whilst we're well rested, providing an additional 2 XP. And the well-rested buff must last for most of the morning. When waking up around between 6 to 8 AM. Having rested for a minimum of 7 hours. I'm just thinking about that area of Bitter Springs. Is that a mole hole? How do I discover these mole holes? Ah! There we go. 1 of 4. But there's another one over here that doesn't count towards the 4 mole holes. And that gave us some XP, I think. Oh no, discovering Helios 1 gave us the XP. It didn't give me the option to interact with it. Are we friends? No. Oh wait, no. I think if I get closer, we will be bitter enemies. The mole hole should be somewhere around here. I think it's somewhere around here, isn't it? Ranger Station Bravo. I think there's no option to inspect it. Oh, wait, no, there is. I saw it for... Oh. There we go. Coyote. Hang on a second. That wasn't the poster before. Who changed the poster? Oh, it may have been me by removing the loading screen and billboard, the full version of the mod, to just having the billboard version. Maybe. But I may need to get rid of the billboard version. Which is a shame because there's some awesome looking billboards. Like this one here. But they've added some that are a bit eh. You know what I mean? It's not permadeath, no. I'm not that daft. Not yet to do a permadeath run in this or in Skyrim. Could you imagine? Who would be daft enough to do a Fat Man permadeath run in a Fallout game? Oh! There was just this random deserter that I didn't loot that has some money. Praise be. Ooh. Well, it weighs us down by 2 pounds. Yeah. Maybe, but I've partaken in the permadeath in Fallout 4, but I just don't see how it's possible in Skyrim with Requiem installed. There's too many variables. Baloney variables. Doesn't really fit you, does it? I mean, it fits, but it doesn't fit. Maybe it's the hat. You know what? I'm not playing PS2 version of this game. The chance that NPCs would have walked into it and kicked it away. Well, you've got to cheat to counter the cheating. Install mods that get rid of certain super duper abilities that the enemies will have. For example, the magic slide that they do, where they will, when a projectile's on their way, just slide without any sort of animation to the side to avoid it. A cause for major frustration.
Hello.
Ooh, I can't wait. I do want to try Illusion again, especially if the devs are going to fix that baloney with the Dragon Priests and Enchanted Spheres. If anything, I feel the Illusion run needs a third illusionary companion.
Well, that's the end of that.
Oh. Super Shorty. They're going to attempt to fix sneak attacks by stopping enemies from being immune. Oh yes, because they can be.
Morning.
I heard more commotion, but I don't know where the commotion was. And the other health bar run I had in mind to do after this, the two that I had in mind for the one game, drastically different with how I would be able to accomplish the goals of completing the game. The more I've been thinking about it, and remembering that in this game I've already done a good guy ending, I know that's hard to believe, the more I'm leaning towards one of the challenge runs over the other. As that one will allow me to be more evil. Oh, you got in the door this time.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Mm-hmm. They just removed the NCR. What do you mean it removed the NCR money? It's there. Don't scare me like that. Or did it remove some of my NCR money? Oh. Oh. Wait, you shouldn't have your guns out.
Morning.
You shouldn't have your guns out. But I guess they don't seem to mind. There's always the method of having a piece of paper if someone calls and just make it sound like there's interference. I know you're just crumpling paper together. Sorry, I can't hear. Just interference because of supernatural forces. I just saved, but I'm going to save again. Oh,
hey, fella,
I'm gonna go away with it then.
Oh. Have a good time, baby.
Baby! Yeah, we'll see. Meanwhile, Benny's waiting for us. You'll have to wait until I get the fat man first.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the Tops. How can I help you?
I want to exchange
How many chips would you like?
I would like to exchange all my NCR money for chips.
Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with?
12. Excellent. Goodbye.
Thank you, and enjoy your stay at the Tops.
I do, but I'm trying to keep that to make the bookshot rounds. The coin shot rounds, rather. If I'm desperate for dosh. To make that and sell the ammunition.
Hey.
I don't know if I can sell the Legion coins. Careful. -2 tops earning. Deal with just one. If it's 18, wait, hang on. Exit. If this will make any difference. I now have 12 luck.
I digged it.
Deal. If it's 18, ooh. What's that? 11? Double down. I win 2 chips. Yeah. I will increase my bet by 1. Deal. Oh. I win 3 chips. I will increase my bet by 1 more. Ooh. Double down. Hell yeah. We won 6 chips. Increase my bet by another 1. I've got a 9 chip profit. Double down. Yes. It's working. It's working. Increase the bet by another 1. Double down. Uh-oh. I lost 10. Ooh, decrease my bet by 1. Deal. Double down. Gosh. Increase my bet by 1 chip. Double down. Oh, shit. Decrease my bet by 1. Double down. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Ooh. Increase my bet by 1. Double down. Yes. 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 Yeah. What the hell? Oh, I won. I completed the challenge of winning 10 blackjack. I increased my bet by 1. Double down. That's 21. 7 chips. Double down. Shit. Decrease my bet by 1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Increase it by 1. I should probably stay. Go on then. Oh, we break even, so we didn't lose anything. I can't really double down here, can I? Because the best I'm going to get is 17. Hit me. Hit me. So 19? Hit me. Shit. I was hoping for another 2. Decrease my bet. Stay. Oh, come on. What is this? Can't double down on that. New high score. So that's either 7. What is that? It's 17. Hit. What are you doing? Hit. I don't know what that is now. 11? 13. Is that 20? Oh no, it's not 19, is it? 6 plus 5, 11, 18, 9. Oh, don't make me stay on 19 because he's going to get 20. Oh, I won. Oh, never mind. Increase my bet. I have 43 chips. I've earned 29 from the top so far. Piss off. They just automatically won. That's the worst. Double down. Yes. Yes. Increase my bet. Back to 7. Oh. Don't you dare get 20 or 21. Oh. Thank goodness. Increase my bet. Ooh. I automatically won, which is far more fair than them automatically winning. 9 chips. Oof. Double down. Hell yeah. 85 chips. Increase my bet. Oh, we got 10 now. Yes. Oh, no. No. No, you know I'm going to lose here. Oh. I'll risk it. By doubling down. Shit. Why didn't you give me 2? Back down to 9. What is the double down? We're back in it. Increase the bet. Ooh. Excellent. Good. Increase the bet. Oh, it's going up now by 5. Double down. Yay? Well, we're in the big leagues now, increasing the bet by 5. I'd rather increase it by just 1. Okay, double down. Shit. Wait, how? It was a draw. Oh, yeah, bastard. Oh, it was 20. It would help if it told me the number without me having to count. 11. Give me a 10. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Increase the bet by another 5. Ooh. Ooh, increase the bet. We're at 30. We have 181 chips. Deal. I forgot what the button was for. Whoa! Increase the bet. 35. Deal. Again? Oh, we're making the big bucks now. Oh no. There's a blue chip on there now. Oh, what's that? 20? Double down! Oh, shit. Oh, I lost 80! Oh! Deal. Oh, nice. We're back in it. We got it. Increase. Yeah. 312 chips. And it's going up by 10. From 40 to 50. Oh, good grief. Double down. Oh, 412. 60 chips. Deal. Oh. What's that? 15? So double down and give me a 6. 12 luck. I don't know if 12 luck, if the 2 extra luck beyond 10 is helping us out, or it's locked at 10. There's no better luck beyond 10. 70 chips. Oh God! What? 7, 8. Give me an 8. What? Oh, why did you only give me a 2, you bastard? Oh, thank you. Increase the bet. 482 chips. Oh, double down. Yeah, 622 chips. 608 earned from the top. I'm increasing the bet. Yikes. 16. Give me a 5. Oh. 782. We'll find out eventually. I'm just upping it by 1 chip every time I win, and then decreasing it by 1. Pressing decrease bet once when I lose. $917. At some point, it's going to drag us out. To then slightly warn us. Oh, congratulate us. We're doing so well so far. Increase the bet. Oh yeah, 100. Twitch really screwed up their mobile app this time. What do you mean this time? Isn't this time all the time when it comes to the mobile app for Twitch? Oh my God, look at this. Oh, I can split. Yeah. Oh, okay. What's that, 11? Yeah, 11. Double down on that. Ooh. And that's 9. Hit. Ooh. I think I'm going to double lose. Stay. I lost 100 chips. Excellent. There we go. I get a random maximum volume that sometimes is mute. Max volume, but it's mute. That's a bit funky. Oh no. Oh no, 2 losses in a row. That's nasty. Ooh. Double down? That feels like a loss. I win! 100 chips. Eep. Oh yeah. Increase the bets. And now it's increasing it by 25. Why? Yeah. Good. I've got 1,122 chips. I've earned 1,108 from the tops. 150. One, two, three. So I'm going to double down and hope for a 4. That was lucky. That was a draw. we've done it now.
Looks like you've hit a lucky streak there.
Hi.
You must be thirsty by now. Here, have a drink on the house and keep on playing.
All right. Thank you. I should try the slot machines to complete that challenge. When it allows me to save. I'm less confident about the roulette. Although I could just bet on black and hope for the best.
Hey.
Hey, Benny. What's going on, Benny? Oh. Careful. I'm just here
Morning.
I'm just here for I'm just here for pleasure, not business. Calm down. Oh, use the mouse, okay. 1 to 1. Well, what's the point if I'm just going to get paid? I shall place bet. Can I put another one down? Increase bet. I will increase the bet here. Oh. Decrease bet. Wait. Remove bet. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to... I'm going to put 7 here. Yeah. Nice. Nice. I'm going to finish my bet. Here we go. It's going to land on green. Oh, we got black. Yay. So good. I shall now increase the bet to 14. Oh, no, I can't increase it to 14. It has to be 15. Okay. Place bet. Yes. Finish the bet. Oh, yes. Yes. Double. To 30. And go. Papa needs a new fat man. 60. Place bet. Finish bet. Oh, red 18. Oh, decrease bet. Back down to 30. Place bet. Finish bet. Beautiful. Oh no, it's all going downhill. Oh. Oh. Back down to 15. Place bet. Finish bet. Oh. Thank goodness we're back in it. It isn't influenced by luck. That how did I win so many times? 12. 30 bottle caps on black. When you win because of luck, it says you feel lucky. Oh. I've got 12 luck because I selected 10 for my character, then got +1 luck because I'm evil, or very evil, and I have another luck because of the clothing I'm wearing. Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, I stuffed. I pressed F to exit. What was that? I was either at 30 or 60. I'll go with 30. Oh, it was about to land in black. You feel unlucky. Oh, why did you do that again? Drop it down to 7. Oh, can I increase it to 9? Yes. There. Oh, I did it. Also, I only have to play it, not win. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Roulette game. Yeah. Lock machine. Is there another game? Blackjack, roulette, and slot. Is there another one? Increased bets. Just those 3. Okay, cool. I shall increase my bets to 10. Oh. Oh, one. Oh, cool. Cool. Spin. I lost 20 chips. Wah. Spin. Oh, 100. Spin. 300. Holy cow. That's how I'm going to be able to afford my... Forget the fat man. I'm going to get Esther. Four. Three. 10 games already? Oh, 6 chips. Yeah.
Hello.
So I'd be better off playing the slots than blackjack. It's less thinking. I like less thinking. Less thinking, more rewards. We'll keep it at 10 chips, and it'll pay off in the long run. Although once I win big, you bet maximum by the end, or when it feels like they're going to kick us out. Spin. Ooh. Essentially just broken even so far. Ooh, and down it goes. Lemon! This machine's a bit of a lemon. considering I started out at, what, 1,300 and we're at 1,600 chips. Still good. Oh, spin. A bit worried then. I pressed the button to spin and it didn't do it. Spin! But why do you have a delay when I win? Oh. I should look at the payout list. Right. I don't understand the lines. Oh, you feel lucky. It's only 20. Maybe it's time to increase it. Risk it. Oh! Oh, I thought I got... Oh. Oh, I need... Oh, I need 3 sevens. A 777 will ban you, so you got to be careful. Even if I just bet 20. They're gradually getting their money back. Double it. We're going to 40. $80? Let's go to 80. Yes. $160. Oh, I can't go to 160. I'll go to 150. Nope, nope. 150. Oh, no. This is where I lose loads of money. 3 strikes. And then I'll drop it back down. Ooh, strike 2. Oh, thank goodness. The cherry saved us. One more before I drop it down. It's too risky. All we started out with was 6 chips, right? All the way back down to our current bet of 20. Now you're gonna give me money. Rubbish. base. Huzzah. This isn't quite paying off. Oh! $80. 40. There is that lag when we win. Whoa, 2,400. Whoa, oh, they're kicking us out. Oh no, quick, let me play. Oh wait, no, let them. How you
You've
doing?
been good to us, baby. Now let us be good to you. We'd like you to enjoy this private suite as long as you're in town.
Thank you. Thank you.